Ha ha. You better choose yourself and let's get it. Welcome to another episode on the Choose Yourself channel, triggering you to choose yourself through radical accountability and community. The CYC, strongest dolphins in the sea, baby. The dolphin represents the dorsal cortex, and if you don't know what that is, you better tap into some previous episodes to GYM, and that's grow your mind. Because this quick preview is for Kasia Sitars, a keynote speaker, author, wellness strategist, clinic owner, breath and heart coherence specialist, and a self-chooser who really told her story to help us understand the importance of resiliency and the connection between the heart and the mind. Now, like most people, she wasn't just born into Zen. She had her early triggers, anxiety, comparison, overworking, and all that, but that became a doorway into steadying the nervous system, and now she helps regulate her own and helps others regulate theirs. They're not flaws. They're invitations for change. It's walk through the valley of the shadow of death, not pitch a tent and cook some beans by the fire. Now you got the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you poop. And it probably smell like your breath because you didn't flush out your gut. Now your mouth smell like your butt. Come on now, tap into the gut repair solution. I got your back. She said, I wasn't always poised. I was like a hamster, high energy, no regulation, just running in circles. Some of y'all got the body of a hamster right now. And they don't call me Hamster Hakeem, and you ain't starting today. So you better start with your foundation. Understand, unprocessed emotion becomes patterned nervous system responses. All right, so identify why shit making you feel a type of way and then get over it and get after it. You see the fit girls out there? You can be a little thick, but you can't keep getting more thick and less fit. But don't let them confuse you. Sometimes it be chaos dressed up in Lululemon, stretching out the threads, not growing the brain up in your head. Come on now, just hooked on meds. What you doing? Stop bringing your phone to bed. Now, we all have that first moment that turned our life to before and after, and a lot of times, that becomes our trigger point. Until you face it, accept it, embrace it, not neglect it, and get on to the next level of your evolution. We talking about the TEFIC, TEFIC, triggers, environment, foundation, investment, and contribution. And when it comes to your environment, Kasia talks about how she teaches your environment is either regulating you or dysregulating you, one of the two. It's a reflection of your projections, okay? And she lived it in her clinic, her home, and the boundaries she learned to set. She elaborates on how to regulate your spaces, not just your physical space, emotional, mental, digital. Don't forget about that. Your screens too. You got to filter your feed. Why you watching shit that's got you thinking a type of way about the world? Now you walking around in fear. She gonna show you how to audit your relationships with compassion and courage, not comfort. Kasia quote, if your house is chaos, your mind will operate like chaos. Well, your house became chaotic because your mind is chaotic. You're skipping your dedications because you're caught up in your mind. Come on now. Sometimes you don't need therapy. You just need to clean your crib. Put some gratitude in your attitude. Wash your tub. Wash the bathroom sink. Get the damn toothpaste off the mirror. Put the top on your sauces. Make sure your sauces is organic. You just leave the lid off. That's why your seasoning cupboard smell like garlic and shit. Come on now. My environment used to be escapism. For real. I used to be outside, y'all, for days. No sleep. Still work, though, but I wouldn't work out. Once I started prioritizing my foundation, pillar 3 of the TEFIC, things started to change. My investments, my choices, my consumption, my relationships started to change. But not until I hit the cocoon phase. One caterpillar per cocoon. And they don't call me Cocoon Hakeem for nothing. Coon Keem. What the hell? How did we get here? I ain't no coon. My mama's white. Wait a minute. That don't matter. Back in the day, you would have been a rape baby. What the? Now, I would have been a house nigga, that's for sure. In there folding clothes, doing dishes, sneaking food to my people in the fields, and then planning the escape. Got to keep your head on a swivel. Now, Kasia's entire career was built on heart-brain coherence. Now, that's still new to me. I'm still trying to master the mind. My whole purpose is mastery of the mind, and then contribution on how you can master yours. And I don't think you ever get to mastering it. I think it's a never-ending evolution of acceptance, accountability, failure. Acceptance, accountability, short of your expectations. Acceptance, accountability, disalignment, whatever. The quicker you get over it, the less you suffer. Kasia said, your breath and your heart are your original regulation tools. You're not out of power, you're out of practice. Your breath is literally your first gift. Right when you came out the pussy, took a breath, see? But then you went to the nipple. Now, what was your purpose in that transition? What was your soul contract? Who did your creator create you to be? Because that's the version we're looking for. It's not about becoming something. It's about unbecoming the things that you ain't. Stop trying to be the things your mama said, the things society said. You chasing looks, status, achievements, possessions. Now that's fine and dandy. Those are results of your contribution. But if you chasing those instead of fulfillment, you'll never be fulfilled until you get killed. By self-neglection. Come on now. Heart coherence will improve immunity, lower blood pressure, and enhance focus by syncing the heart and the brain and the gut. Don't forget about the gut. If your gut messed up, your heart ain't beating shit. You ain't beating no adversity. You're going to be beating yourself up and probably beating your meat. Fellas, stop it. Put the porn down. You're desensitizing your dopamine. And if you got a porn addiction, tap into the Choose Yourself Challenge to reset your gut, allow your organs to rejuvenate from your 20% fun, balance, and reset your dopamine baseline. It's 30 days without instant gratification, all delayed. No sugar, liquor, weed, porn, nicotine, caffeine, no processed foods, no condiments, no video games, no gambling. Just you versus you and the excuses in your head with no vices. Are you down? And if you had a thought pop in your head like, no caffeine, I don't think I can do it. You need to do it. If you're the one like, I can do all that except weed. Well, you're hooked. You're an addict. It's not about what you addicted to. It's about needing something external to be who you're supposed to be. And to all you overweight Christians, you ain't fooling nobody. If you the same weight last year you were this year talking about praise God, read the Bible, I go to church, I don't give a damn. I can see your choices showing in your physique. Who you fooling? Now, my foundation, locked in. I got a bunch of different ones. I got a mini one. That's about 8 hours. I got a full one. That's 12 hours. I got one for every single thing in between. Now, I admit there's times where I'm hosting or I'm traveling or things happen where I can't do much besides cold shower and stretch, but I still check the boxes. Sometimes I just go run a mile in 10 minutes. Cold shower. Still check a couple boxes. What will you do when you only got 5 minutes? I'm in that cold shower for 2. That's mandatory. So figure out what you need to do in that little 5 minutes when you think you don't have time to be able to make more time at the end of your life. Kasia gave an example about when she started to create her boundaries and evaluate her environment. She used to tell clients, I love you, but I'm going for a walk. Ask me questions when my nervous system comes back from the forest. It is not selfish to stand on your name. It is not selfish to put your foot down when people keep draining your ass. People keep draining your ass selfishly. Understand your capacity. Put your foot down. I don't care if it's your mama, your ex, your kids. Come on now. You're going to have a half glass, then you're going to half-ass your life. She went from buying her first clinic at age 20 to investing in coaches to confronting her own shadows and heartbreak. The definition of betting on yourself. Her story going to teach you how self-investment actually looks through self-doubt, self-pity, and disbelief. She said the biggest investment wasn't buying a clinic. It was facing the parts of myself I didn't want to look at. And how you going to do that? Go into your story. That's why you got to come to the CYC retreat, because we're going to embrace your story through the Choose Yourself philosophy, set the foundation to build your brand. Come on now. Studies show emotional and financial investment increases neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires. Your brain rewires faster when you commit fully. Now, the price is not for me, although we all are seeking some type of freedom through currency. But the price is so you are investing in something so you can actually follow up with what you said to get that ROI. Now, the grief I went through forced me to sabotage my life to match the chaos inside. Until I became accountable and aware of that, nothing changed. But once I did, the Choose Yourself philosophy was born. Choose Yourself community was born. The movement started growing online. Wrote my book. Launched my podcast. Now I got retreats. Now I'm starting to develop the character from the choose yourself process that I can authentically provide to everybody else. That's the point of the TEFIC. They don't call me TEFIC Keem for nothing. TEFIC. Yeah, do double TEFIC Keem. It's a tough one there. Maybe I just make it one word. The final pillar. She talks about how she lost her best friend. Y'all know I lost mine as well. But it was the preparation before that that allowed us to get over it and get after it. But she has one of the most powerful lessons listeners will ever hear. She teaches that grief is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your purpose. Woo! Bars. Her energy, joy, and mission come from honoring the people she's lost. You got to implement the version that they were, the good parts, into you. That's how you don't live their name in vain. She said grief is love in a different outfit. Losing her friend made her want to live fully. So put some gratitude in your attitude. Fastest way over grief? Gratitude. If you suppress it, numb it, run from it, blame, complain, you're going to keep suffering. And your Wi-Fi going to keep buffering. You can't connect to shit. Now you're trying to hotspot with somebody else. What you doing? So go ahead, keep growing into the next episode because this is a good one, y'all. I mean, everyone going to be a good one. All right, so I'm dropping at least one episode a week. We got the 10-minute preview, 10, 15 minutes into the full 30-minute to 60-minute conversation. And I'm going to keep bringing on stories and perspectives to help you see the proof and power behind the TEFIC. Y'all tap in with the CYC every Tuesday, 10 a.m. EST. If you like what you hear, we got real self-choosers sharing testimonials, results, benefits, methods of choosing yourself every single week. We bring on special guests onto the CYC as well. We got the CYC retreat coming up. Tap in for that. We got the gut repair solution to repair the fissures and tears in your gut to give you optimum performance as a human being so you can overflow onto your people. You got my book on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. If you read it already, please leave a review. If you like the podcast, please go on all platforms. Leave a review. We love those. If I can help you grow, you know I will for sure. So DM me, Big Dream Hakeem. In the meantime, in between time, big dream time, routine time, gut clean time, super green time, you better keep the gratitude in your attitude and always choose yourself.